Choose to your heart's content.
Pardon me, Lady Blanc. I have compiled my report.
Oh, good work.
If I could give it a quick summary, it would seem Last Station is in a state of exponential growth. It would be accurate to call it a true explosion of activity.
That much, huh?
Indeed. Those outside of Louis who showed no interest in CPUs or games are migrating there. Which would not be an issue were that the only outcome. But...
It's fine. Just say it.
Yes. Well, a not insignificant number of Louians have chosen to move to Last Station as well. It may have been rash for us to approve free immigration into and out of our nation.
Whatever. People have been whining about only being able to play our games while living here.
Until recently, Louis was the only CPU-led nation on this continent. Only we could give them peace of mind. Since we are no longer alone, the people seek a new paradise. Faith is such a fickle concept. Do you not intend to take action, Lady Blanc? I wish you would show some sign of concern. Should this trend continue, we will lose Louis' long-standing superior position for good.
Minister.
Yes, Lady Blanc. No matter your command, I shall obey without question.
Shut up. You talk too much.
My pardons. But if you just review the report I compiled, you will understand my worries. With that said, excuse me.
Not like I'm sitting around doing nothing. Not like I don't plan to do something about it.
So that basically sets out the first part of Chapter 2. Basically, Plutia and Histy, not Plutia, Plutia and Nep have been kicked out of the Planeptune because Neptune's just a little silly and has decided, oh hey, I'm going to go and hit Histy's buttons. Not that we can actually go into planets or anything, we can actually still do stuff in here, which is fine. Each chapter sometimes has some of the stuff for the makers. There's only one here at the moment. I think there's this one for Neptune as well. Not sure if I'm going to put them as a individual thing like I did last time, because I think there's some in last stage as well, and this video we're hopefully going to get there. Well, this video or the next video maybe. Because I don't know how long the next dungeon is going to take, including cutscenes. I mean, we've already been like roughly 10 minutes cutscenes already. See, they're already shotting down already. It's perfectly fine. But we also have Nep stations to contend with. Nep station, there's generally 3 things with Nep station. There'll be like a sort of a news broadcast, which on occasion basically gives a recap of previous chapters stuff. There'll be Wallet Crushing Nep, which advertises things you can't actually buy in the shop or find anywhere to considerable prices. And then we have the Nep Millionaire Quiz, which basically quizzes you for the most part on what's happened in the game so far. Though some questions later on, from what I've witnessed, aren't actually about that. They're actually about the other CPUs in general. So you will have to look out for that. I do have a cheat sheet with all the answers to these on, though some of them I know off by hand anyway. I think those I might just do as a separate thing along with the events. But what I want to do here is I want to go to the shop. I want to buy. I think we have new weapons for Ploot and Neptune. So I want to go to deal with those first. So you get that, you get that, and yeah, we've got new new things for you as well. Anything else we can probably sell off. As for the rest of the team, since Noire left the party, I think Red has replaced Noire in the party, from what I can tell. No. Well, oh yeah, I forgot I didn't put anybody back in the back row, did I? Let's put 5 PB in there. I can probably adjust the back row. I'll have Red tied with, actually no, I'll have Red tied with you, because having you eventually, we don't even have the thing ready for required SP down, so well, that's unfortunate. We have it for, probably have it for Histoire. Yeah, we do have it for Histoire. So you go with that. Yes, you get magic defense because Neptune's magic defense sucks. I'll eventually want null stat debuffs. Null stat debuffs is actually pretty good. So I'll have you paired with you and 5 PB. Yeah, you can CC2, why not? Like I said, not trying to get any of the weapons for the makers. I think I can show it right now. Their weapons are actually, well, you can see Histy's here, it's actually really expensive. When we eventually get weapons for the other makers, they're actually going to be just as expensive. In the meanwhile, we're going to get this. This is a weapon, Silver Sword. The Silver Sword is a weapon for Noire. She will be joining the party later. Spoiler alert, I mean, yeah, it's not really a spoiler alert since the game's told us to go to last station, Noire's to get us to last station. So yeah, Noire's going to get involved shortly. But I spent 16 minutes like not really doing about as much as Nep and Ploot have done all game. So let's head to the dungeon, shall we? well, looks like you made Histy really that incredibly angry. But yeah, here's the tutorial on viral enemies. That sometimes certain types of enemies can turn viral and they're generally more powered up, and they also get full heals, which is inconvenient. We could have actually seen one, actually in the very first dungeon in the... Well, not really the very first dungeon. The very first dungeon you get after coming to the new dimension. The guys that give the negative sap, they can actually turn viral. And when I was doing the grinding for those off screen, that actually happened. So yeah, that can actually happen before you get this tutorial. You also get the tutorial for dangerous monsters as well. They appear as orange dots on the minimap compared to the red dots for normal enemies. The dangerous monsters don't actively seek you out if they see you. And to be fair, if you want to go near one, you actually have to instigate the fight with them. I'm not going to be doing that just yet because I don't think I am sufficiently leveled enough to deal with them. Some of them you'll need to do later for mandatory quests, but by that point I'll be pretty much overpowered anyway. But you do get quite a lot of experience. I think you do need to get some stuff from them, but it's not really worth it if you are actually in the levels, which I think I might be at this point in time.
Sorry, what song do you want to hear?
I also don't have the I don't actually have the weak enemies plan yet, which I think we're going to be getting shortly.
Here you go.
Also, why am I not doing rush attacks for you 5PB?
A cool duck pea would be perfect now.
But yeah, I also don't have my little map for this dungeon out ready, so
Why can't it always be my turn? Here you go. Victory! Level up!
don't expect me to find all the hidden items unless I actually find one by accident. I think there's one around here. I don't need to move out the way. I actually people to move out the way so I can... Ah, there's one.
Ooh, looks neat.
Actually, on certain maps I can actually see them more or less straight away. And there's another one. And on other maps is not so much, which is kind of why I like the map. Having the map open. And later on we'll be getting the... Oh goodness.
I'm serious. Why can't it always...
Fortunately they don't do any damage to us, so... Well, the deep of 5PB at least. But yeah, as soon as we get the item that puts all the hidden items on the map, then I'll pretty much be able to find them all anyway. But yeah, like I said, on certain maps you can actually see them. Oh hey Mr. Rat, is that actually better for Plutia there? I know it's a weapon for Plutia. It is better for Plutia. That's actually pretty fortunate. I believe well, I can't actually get to your name because you're too far away. These other running guys can actually go viral, so I kind of want to bop them as soon as I can.
It's my turn. Yay! A huge victory for my city.
Yeah, that's actually quite a wide range for. Actually, quite a big range for Plutia to deal with. So yeah, we might be keeping that for a while. It's very rare I look out and actually be able to sufficiently grab items. I don't actually think there's any hidden blocks here as well in this area. It's just really that treasure. So that's it for the first segment of this place. There's actually two segments. And the second segment, I believe, has a boss fight, so we have that to deal with as well. Other than that, new enemies. Saw new enemies at least. Now we've saw these enemies in the tutorial for the viral enemies, so yeah, we know these can turn viral, which means I want to get rid of you as soon as possible. Or maybe I don't want to kill you as soon as possible.
Be gone. A cool duck pee would be perfect now.
Oh yeah, I'm actually quite pretty powerful as this. I mean, when we get to the point where Ploot doesn't need to attack, she's just sitting there in the back, just like, yeah, I'm gonna take a nap.
Here you go, easy peasy. Yeah. This'll hurt.
It is my turn. There. Did you really?
Level. I wish my
Level up.
Oh yeah, the makers with the default weapons can actually handle themselves, at least for the early game. But later on, not so much. This is why I'm alright with using.
I, the Mad Magician Mages, will face you.
Also, it boosts in nice when we do have mages at the moment. I actually don't know whether the player has an ability that buffs in, so one of those might be useful, surely.
Take this. Be gone. This is your fate.
Me?
And finally, Ploot gets to attack, so I can actually check see what she does and things she doesn't. Slow it soon enough, though.
A major victory! Ta-la-la-la-la-la, ta-la-la-la, King Nep.
And really all that we need to do here is to try and avoid getting caught by enemies. And yes, just so you know, this actually is a carbon copy of the previous area, just that we're doing it backwards. At least I'm pretty sure it is. It might just actually generally be a actual carbon copy of the first area. Oh, that I saw them. Don't think I didn't just see you there.
Found an item.
But yeah, I don't think I actually found all the hidden blocks, so I'll be coming back here to deal with this, deal with the whatever I want to call it, the just speak with it. Dealing with the other hidden items around here.
There. Be gone. It is my turn. Be gone.
This mushroom's actually going to get a chance.
There.
Mushroom's going to get a chance to attack because Ploot can't walk far.
Did you really think you could stop the Mad Magician?
I'm so happy.
And I knew we'd get the thing that we needed to boost in, which is quite convenient since we're pretty much at the boss. I'm actually going to cut the video here. In the next part, we will take the boss down from this area. I will actually go through and grab all the hidden blocks and stuff. I'll have the map open and stuff, so yeah. And I'll get 5PB's thing up to max and probably fix the combos for everybody. Because I think they need fixing, from what I can see. But so anyway, that's me sorted out for the day. Take care and I'll see you later. Ciao!